Hi Pisces, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the monthly forecast for December 2017 for your sign. As you can see, a little bit of a change of scenery here, and I'm sorry, I must apologise, I'm having to do these live. I'm having massive computer problems. I'm over in one of the Spanish islands, and you know it's pretty much the internet seems to be very Spanish. You know, everything is right mañana, you know, so I'm having to do these live. This is the only way I can get them up in time for you. Okay, so I do apologize for that. Before I start your reading, I just want to say as well, if anybody would like a personal reading with me, December is going to be a bit of a strange month because obviously my availability is going to be limited with Christmas and the holidays and everything like that coming up. I am taking time off for that. So if you do want a reading, then please get in touch sooner rather than later, and that can guarantee you get your reading before New Year. I will put the links and everything underneath once I've finished this live, okay? But it's the same as normal. Go through my booking system and then I can read for you, okay? So right, Pisces, when I was tuning in psychically to you, I really feel like there's decisions, there's weighing up the pros and cons. This is what I feel. And I want to say to you, make sure you do your research, but don't get too bogged down with the facts. That was what came through. So I feel that you are sort of researching something, and your head may be sort of full of knowledge, you know, and stuff like that. But I feel with a lot with this, it's like, I don't feel there's a right and wrong within this decision. This is what I'm trying to say. And I feel that often in theory, we can research everything, but until we put that into practice, then we don't know, you know. So this is it. Don't spend too much time on the practical thinking of, right, okay, sort of planning from A to B to Z to wherever, you know. It's sort of have a plan in place and then take action. And also don't be too lax neither. Don't like not plan for something, because that could be at your detriment as well. So this is about getting the balance right, because I do feel you are sort of in the middle of something, okay? So this can be quite challenging for you. It's like you're in the middle of a transition, but you haven't yet moved out, but you cannot move back, if that makes sense. So it's like I say, you seem in a little bit of a stuck place at the moment. And when I'm looking at your cards here, I feel that there is quite a lot of anxiety around you, and I feel this is around this decision. It's like, it's sort of, you're looking at what you've got now, you're looking at where you are now, and you know that you cannot stay how you are, okay? It might be a place where you cannot stay where you are, but there's something that needs to change. And it doesn't matter if you try and forget about it, if you try and sort of bury your head in the sand or whatever, there are changes coming and you can't do anything about it. And I think you know that. But like I say, there's this sort of, which way do I go? Now, some of you, this could be around a relationship, and this could be a relationship ending, or some of you could be looking at how you can take this relationship to the next level. It's like I say, there's sort of two sides of the coin with this. And what I want to say to you is you will have success and successful conclusions if you tell the truth. This is it. This is all about the truth. The truth is where it's sort of, you know, the truth is what will set you free. The truth is where your balance lies as well. And it's seeing things from both sides. But I do feel there's a lot of success around you. Some of you may be actually planning on moving away, you know, emigrating, doing something like that. There's quite a lot of movement within your cards. And a lot of hesitation comes with this. So it's like I say, just, you know, make sure you're looking at all areas around this. But I feel here as well, it's your wanting balance. And they're saying there, try not to look too far ahead, because I feel if you look too far ahead, you could end up getting lost, okay? Have a bit of an idea where you're going, but it's about the planning now. That is what will be important. I want to say be careful as well. I think there's somebody around you who I don't know, it's somebody I feel they're acting the clown, they're like sort of funny, they're, you know, life is just a breeze sort of thing, but I don't trust this person. This person is like, it's like they're wanting to hold you back in some way. I feel this person has quite a lot of self-pity around them, and they're pretty much woe is me. Although they laugh and joke, they have this negative attitude, and I feel they are holding you back in some way. Now, I don't feel that this is a partner. I feel this is more just somebody around you, and it's like they don't want you to move on or get on, because if you do, then they're still going to be stuck, if that makes sense. This could be a fire sign as well that is connected with this, but I also feel that there could be a fire sign who is actually going to be your ally in this. There's somebody who's very passionate about life, somebody who is going to encourage you to take these risks. I feel you've known this person from the past, and they might have done it. They might have took this big leap within their life, you know, so it's saying to use them as a springboard or as inspiration as well for you wanting to move forward, because I feel this person is very in control of their own lives. You know, they are the sort of captain of their own ship, so to speak, and I really feel that there is this person, I feel possibly a fire sign male, or fire in his chart, and I feel he is a really good mentor, or he's somebody to look up to, and it's like sort of do as he does sort of thing, because I really feel he steps into his power, and this is what you need to do at the moment, Pisces. You know, you need to be quite decisive, which I know isn't a trait of Pisceans, but it's like you've waited long enough for this. You know, you cannot bury your head in the sand any longer. You need to take control of your life, and this is what I see coming in. So this is really, really good. So I feel it's action time for you here. I know that some of you may be wanting, thank you, Shen. I know some of you may be a little bit scared and leaving the past behind, okay? Because I feel there's been a lot of hurt in the past, there's been betrayal, and I feel there's been heartbreak, okay? And it's like you've grown comfortable with that a little bit. So you're frightened to move on. I mean, this could be moving towns, this could be moving countries, this could be moving workplaces. It's something you're frightened to move on in case this means leaving that behind. And I want to say to you, this is why you have to move on, okay? This is where the confusion is lying with you, because you are staying in this stuck place, okay? And it's sort of like quicksand. And if you carry on staying where you're not meant to be and the universe doesn't want you to be, you will sink and sink and sink. And this is why I think you need to make, like I said, you need to make changes. You know, the changes are coming whether you like them or not. So it's best to try and embrace them rather than holding on, because I feel a lot of this holding on is holding on to past hurts as well. And what the universe is saying here is that it is trying to offer you this like second bite at the cherry. It's trying to offer you this new life where you will feel more inspired, where you will feel happier, where you will feel freer, and where you will flourish as well. But for some reason you're trying to hold back, and it's like, you know, you can't hold back the years. You know, time is ticking, and if you don't make this move now, the universe will do something to make sure that you do, you know, because where you are at the moment, there's a lack, there's an emptiness. You know, the universe wants you to live in abundance, and you're not feeling that at the moment. So why would you want to stay there, Pisces, okay? Your heart isn't where you are. So this is where you need to sort of, you know, the universe is trying to direct you in the direction of where your heart will be filled again and where your heart will be safe. So I do feel that there is this coming in for you, but when I'm looking at love, I feel like there's some Pisceans there who are I feel you're frightened to move out of this rut, or frightened to move on from an ex-partner, because you are frightened to love again. This is what is coming in, and you know, it's a risk, but I do feel that you're risking so much more by holding that out. So don't let this fear hold you back here, you know, because it's like I say, spirit are trying to move you into much better times, you know, where you will see that this hurt that you've experienced has helped you grow, because they're saying here luck is on your side, Pisces, you know, it's like luck is on your side and you're a lot stronger than what you were. So like I say, stop being stuck. This is what it is. You need to be more flexible, okay? And you need to stop fighting, because this is what I feel. You're fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting for something that isn't worth fighting for. And like I say, if you don't make these changes, the universe is going to come along and do it for you. And then that is going to be a little bit more catastrophic. Is that the word? Catastrophic, you know, and you're going to feel on your own. Now, I want to say this feeling on your own. I feel that we all are on our own, you know, we are, and this is it. It's like, I don't know if you're clinging to somebody, you know, I feel, I don't know if you're clinging to somebody or clinging to something that hasn't worked out. This is what I'm feeling, and it's time to move on. Your path is leading you elsewhere, and it's like the barriers have gone up to the past. So I feel there's no going back now, even if you wanted to, which I don't know. I don't feel that would be good for you. So this is it. It's about forward planning this, Pisces, you know, and I really feel this is a time for you to recharge, because this year it seems like your energy has been taken. But what's happened is you've put that much armor on yourself to protect yourself that this is actually weighing you down even more, you know, and it's like you may even be sleeping with one eye open, because, you know, you're not trusting other people, you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting the universe, you know, and this is what is causing your blocks. So like I say, we need to be a little bit more flexible, Pisces. We really, really do. And like I say, you need to flow more. You know, you really need to flow. It's like you're carrying a lot of burdens, you're carrying a lot of responsibilities. It's like it's time to put them down. But for some reason, I don't know if there's a little bit martyrism or something like that. But it's like you're that used to carrying them that this has become your identity, and you need to let this go, and you need to actually find out who it is you really, really are. Now, this could be work. This could be work getting a lot of you down as well, and you may be staying there for a security, but this is a false sense of security. Wherever you are staying, okay, this could be in a lot of different areas here, Pisces, but wherever you are staying put, it's a false sense of security for you, okay? And what they're saying is, I feel between now and March, this is a chance for you to actually start looking at where your future will be secure. It's like your intuition knows this. It's just your egoic mind is wanting to keep you sort of enclosed. And it's like, I don't know, it's like telling you don't run that race, you'll never win it. But, you know, the chances are if you don't move, you will never win it. So this is it, you know, I feel you need to let your emotions rule you even more here. I think you've cut them off a lot, but this has been stopping you from enjoying life. And this is what we need to bring back to you. You know, rather than this humdrum grey, I'm feeling we need to inject a little bit of colour into your life, Pisces, you know. And you need to get in the driving seat and you need to decide where it is you're going, you know. Yeah, Cleora, afraid to step into your emotions. If you're Pisces, this makes so much sense. But it's like you don't like being where you are, but you're scared to actually venture out of this, you know. And it's like I say, you need to open your heart. That is where you will find your happiness. You may take little slow steps, and that is fine. You don't have to dive right into it, but you are not going to find your happiness where you are. Your happiness lies at the other side of your comfort zone. It doesn't lie in your past, okay? Your past is where your heartbreak is. So like I say, rather than sitting and wishing and hoping and, you know, waiting for this night or night S, is there a thing called a night S, to come along and whisk you off your feet and change your life. This is, you've got to be your own hero here, Pisces. This is what it's saying, you know, because you aren't. If you were happy where you were, I would say, great, stay there. But when I'm looking at these, you aren't, you know. So this is about going on a little bit of a pilgrimage, I feel, you know. there are a lot of options open for you, you know, a lot of doors that could be open, but this is only when you decide to make these changes and when you start to think differently about life. This is when you will see your problems start to disappear, because this is telling me that you've sort of pretty got used to the struggle, and, you know, although this isn't what you like, this is where you feel comfortable, and fear is holding you back a lot here, Pisces, which is no good. You know, it's time for you to set out on that journey. This is it, because the happiness that you crave, you will not find where it is. And I do feel there is love for some of you. Although, like I say, you're terrified of it at the moment, you know, I feel it will come in, and I feel it will come in quick, you know, and I don't feel this time it will end in tears. I feel there is stability, and I feel there is commitment coming for you, but this is only when you start to make these changes, okay? So, like I say, I cannot say anything other than it's like I'm handing you the keys to get out of this prison, you know, and it's up to you whether you open that door or not, because there is a very, very sort of empowering new beginning there for you as well, you know, where you can actually get back out of life, you know, you can get a lot back, but you need to open your heart in order to do this and find your security within yourself. It's like you're clinging to some other area for security, which is not giving you security at all. I feel some of you, this could be connected to issues with a mother in some way. I don't know why they're telling me this. It's like sort of there may be abandonment issues, or there may have been sort of smothering issues, if that makes sense. But it's like I say, you know, this past and what has gone, don't let that define you, you know. Don't let that define you at all. You need to stand on your own here. It's like the universe is pushing you out, and it's sort of your first day at school, if that makes sense. But this is where you're going to learn to stand on your own 2 feet and realise that you can't sort of have a safety blanket wherever you go. You know, you need to take that risk. You need to go out on a limb, and you need to go out on your own, and that is where you will find your happiness, Pisces. So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what spirit have to say. But yeah, it's you're holding yourself back here, I feel, Pisces. Right, okay. Spirit card for Pisces for December 2017, please. Right, Alchemy, what a beautiful card this. And this is saying your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside of you. Allow all to just be, and just be you. It's exactly what I'm saying. You know, there is no need to struggle. You're clinging on to the struggle here, Pisces. Let it go. You know, see the beauty in the world, not the ugliness. You know, see the beauty in yourself. And this is when your life will start to, like I say, alchemy. This is when your life will start to turn to gold. You know, and this is where I do feel there will be love come in, but love on a different level to what you've actually known in the past. So I hope that does make sense to some of you, Pisces. Like I say, I always feel like I'm telling Pisces off for some reason, but I sometimes think, like I say, you are your own worst enemy. So look at the options, you know, and it's time for change, okay? But this change will be positive if you allow it, okay? So, right, that's me done for Pisces. Oh, I'm pleased you like the live versions. I don't know if they're better or worse. It's more nerve-wracking, I think, doing them like this. But as long as you like them, and as long as the message gets out, that's what matters, isn't it? You know, there is happiness for you, Pisces. There is happiness there, and there is empowerment for you as well. But you've just got to sort of step out of your comfort zone and go for it. So if anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch via my website. I will put the link below after these videos go up. It might be later on tonight because I've got another couple to do here when my phone is still on charge. Yeah, please get in touch, because like I say, availability is limited over December. I'm pleased that they're raw and unedited. I never edit I never edit my videos anyway. I always do just a one take, you know, when I put them out. But yeah, this is cool. I think I quite like it. I've been doing lives quite a lot over this past week, and I really enjoy them. I'd done them at the beach yesterday. I don't know if any of you seen them, but I was at the beach and there was like a drumming circle and everything like that, and it was fabulous. So have a fabulous month, Pisces, okay? And like I say, get that horse into gear. You know, you can do it. You know you can. You know, you just have to have that belief in yourself and also that motivation that you don't want to stay where you are. Okay? So have a fabulous month, Pisces. Sat Nam.